My name is Dave Mitchell, and this video is an introduction to a facility which synchronizes text with audio and text with other text. It's called TASA, and it's a facility which might be useful to language teachers and language learners alike. If you want to try this after viewing this video, you can put it on your PC if you send an email to tasafeedback@gmail.com. I'll put this up again at the end of the video. So, why did I go to all the trouble to make this feature? Well, I think I can explain by showing you two files. Here is a Word document, BBC Call French, and together with its companion audio file. If I double click on the Word document to open it in just plain Word, I just make the text a little bit bigger so you can see it. What this file is just a list of cool things which you might like to say in French, which young people might like to say. Now, if I open the companion audio file, that one there, I'll double click on that one there, and you can listen when it starts up.
T'as un problème? C'est quoi ton problème? C'est à moi que tu parles? C'est à moi que tu causes?
It starts at the beginning, as you would expect, just as the text file here, and for each audio text segment here, there's the audio segment. Now, that's all very well, but what if we wanted to there's cool things to say about various things. Let's go on food and hungry. What have we got here? I could eat a horse. If you wanted to say I could eat a horse, and you wanted the native speaker, je mangerai un bœuf, I think. So how will I find that on the audio? It's about roughly halfway through the text file. Might it be halfway through the audio file? So I click on play on the audio.
Tu viens boire un coup avec moi? On va s'en jeter un?
No, it's not there. It's very difficult to locate your particular chunk of audio in the audio file versus the text, and getting it to loop play and slow down is even more difficult. So we'll abandon that. Wouldn't it be great if there was a facility where I could just simply go on any one of these and click on the phrase and it plays the audio in a native language? That would be great, wouldn't it? Well, that's what TASA does. I'll just close this document down. Let's get up. In the top left of the Word screen, I've got a little icon here which starts up TASA. So I'll click on that, and the TASA screen comes up and open story, so I'll click on that. Now, this is a TASA file explorer, so it's asking us to select a document and then click open. And this file here is exactly the same file as we were looking at before over here. So over here on the right, we opened it in plain old Word and saw what it looked like. And over here, we're going to click on it to select it. And then we're going to click on OK. Now, let's get the navigation pane up. Now, you can see that this time, opening it in TASA, there's segments which are coloured alternately, and if you click on one of them,
C'est à moi que tu parles?
voila, it plays. So we can go through anywhere in the document.
Lâche-moi les baskets.
Click on a highlighted phrase,
Lâche-moi la grappe.
and it plays. We were looking for Hungary, weren't we? So there we are, there's our Hungary. How do we say that?
Je mangerai un bœuf.
Okay, so over here on the panel, it allows us to loop, which is another thing we wanted to do. So if I click on loop,
Je mangerai un bœuf. Je mangerai un bœuf. Je mangerai un bœuf.
and it will loop continuously. I can also slow it down. So if I loop while slowing it,
Je mangerai un bœuf. 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 Je mangerai un bœuf.
so we can loop and we can slow it down. Okay, so this is what we've shown here is what I call tutorial mode. There's a single file with two languages in it, the learner's native language and the language that they're trying to learn. Now I'll close that down, and now we'll open TASA with some stories in parallel text mode. So open story, and I'm going to navigate to Froggy Speak stories. Yeah, these stories here come from the website Froggy Speak, and I've got the webs open here. So Froggy Speak is what you're looking for, and it's a website for learners of French, and there's a whole lot of stories listed down there, some of which I've got here, and I'll choose, shall I choose La Belle Conductrice? Let's choose that one. So we've got to select a story as before and click open. Now this time we've got two screens. We've got the French, the language we're learning, at the top, and our native language, the English, down at the bottom. And if on the control panel I'll click on play all.
La belle conductrice. Il fait beau, tout va bien. Je me demande ce que je peux faire aujourd'hui. La concierge gardera la maison. La jeune fille au père gardera le bébé.
You probably observe that as we did play all, it starts off at the first segment and steps through, and in both screens the segment's synchronized, so we can see a segment in the language we're learning and a segment down here in our native language. And I can click anywhere in these files on any
Ce
segment.
serait bien aussi si je pouvais trouver un tatoueur. Je dois retrouver ma voiture.
And it synchronizes and plays the audio. Let's see. Yeah, these stories were written by Bernard Musa, and the audio was produced by Patrick Buddha, both from the Froggy Speak website. I'll move the panel into the middle, and then I'll explain a little bit what's on the panel. I've shown play all, we've seen what loop does. Random just selects a random segment. So.
Et où est-ce que vous avez acheté vos lunettes, madame? Plus tard. Oui, monsieur l'agent, je suis anglaise.
You can bookmark a segment so that you can close TASA down and come back and resume the bookmark segment. You can use your own font, change the font, text, zoom, change the view type, and a few other good things as well, which I don't need to go into. Okay, I'll close that. Now I'll just open those two files in just ordinary Word. Froggy Speak was about, it was that one, and it was the French one. So we've got two files there which are just plain Word files, so there's no segment colouring, they're just the word files. Close that one, and that one, and open. The way the synchronization works is that these text files here, so you've got a text file for English and a text file for the French. If I open that text file, you can see it's just a text full of numbers, and that's the information which is used to create the synchronization. Now, TASA is a word add-in, and it works on Word 2007 onwards. So you need a Windows PC with Word 2007. If you'd like to try out TASA, having seen a demonstration, send an email to tasafeedback@gmail.com, and I'll send you instructions on how to get it. Just to end, I'll try the TASA party piece, which is to open a story. Goldilocks. We have Goldilocks here in 5 languages: English, French, German, Italian, Spanish. And so we'll open it in 4 languages. TASA only does 4 languages. So I'll do OK. Sometimes this doesn't work, and I'm not quite sure why. But here we've got it in French, and I'll click on the French.
Boucle d'or et les 3 ours.
And down here, for example, German. Click on the German.
Es waren einmal 3 Bären. Ein Bärenvater, eine Bärenmutter und ein Bärenbaby.
And over here, the Italian.
Un giorno mamma orsa preparò una grossa pentola di latte caldo per colazione.
And over here, some English. They lived all together in a yellow house in the middle of a big forest. So that's TASA's party piece. And I repeat, if you'd like to try it, then send an email to tasafeedback@gmail.com. Okay, thank you very much. Look forward to hearing from you.